Hello and welcome back to the Black and Gold podcast review show. Pedro, a bit of a positive weekend, busy weekend for you.
Busy weekend for us.
Yeah.
Aye.
Really busy.
Good. Busy Friday night.
Will we start with Friday? Let's start.
Go Friday, then we'll go into Saturday.
Yes, we'll go Friday night. So Friday night, the live stream, our first live stream.
We were a wee bit nervous to start with, weren't we? Because we couldn't get it going.
It was, there's a few technical issues. Obviously, panic stations hit when the countdown hit 0 and we're not on screen. So, yes. Oh, shit, what's going on here? So there was a lot
of button clicking and
a lot of scrambling going on. I think we were maybe 10 minutes late, but we managed to get there.
Kept them wanting.
It was, the queue was just getting bigger and bigger. So no, it was good. It was good because it was a good hour and a half worth of content as well when we got on.
Aye, no, I thought it was good.
It was really good.
We enjoyed ourselves.
The interaction was good as well. I didn't realise that there'd be so many people messaging, which was great because it's exactly why we done it. What we wanted from it was people asking questions.
Difficult questions sometimes.
Yeah,
but you got to deal with it.
Listen, difficult questions. That's what you're there for, is to answer. No, certainly. Well, we can discuss difficult women. We can't answer
really
them.
Answer a lot of them.
But again, you put your opinion. Yeah, put your opinion over, and it's good. Listen, you've got to hear everyone's opinion to then make judgment calls, because again, it will be good. Hopefully, in the future, we can potentially get like a board member on, and we'll maybe do a live with a board member, and they can maybe answer the questions from their point of view.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. I felt as if it was quite positive though, as with regards to everyone's wanting the club to do well, and that's the people that are there at the moment, to all the fans, everyone that's involved with the club just want the club to do well and progress.
That was overriding feeling, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was no, they didn't really, there was maybe a couple of disgruntled comments, but there wasn't anything to say this is a joke, not like that. So it was good. So when we got, like you said, the everyone is trying their best, and is it just sometimes the way it looks? Obviously, I think some people have their own opinions about things and think, well, maybe that's not the case because of X, Y and Z. So it was nice to try and clear things up for people, so they knew from our point of view what we could tell them, we told them. So
yeah.
Aye.
And we get obviously the opportunity, that the beauty of this podcast is to give your opinion. That's what it's all about. That's what people want to listen for, is your opinion. But again, probably the clear thing was just transparency, communication is key, and it's key in life, business, everything. Just if you're communicating with people, yes, they might not agree with it,
but at least they know.
And again, you can put your valid reason over of why you've made that decision, or why you've had to come to that decision, whatever it is. If you're telling people why you're doing that, then it's a lot easier, and people can start to understand, or at least they've been told that. They might not accept it, they might not like it, but they've been given a reason of why.
Straight answer.
Aye, so yes, so it was good. I really enjoyed it. I think there was a good number of views as well. I think we've had 500 views on YouTube. Yeah. Over 500 so far, which is good going.
That is good. Like I say, the majority of them were, or over half of them was on the night.
Aye, it was good. Aye, it was really good.
I think we kind of peaked kind of 80s or something like that.
Aye, there was
live
like
viewers on.
Aye, looking at like 80 but at a time, which is good though on a Friday night. Yeah, no, totally. I think when you've got 80 people who are willing to engage with you on a Friday night just for a little bit of laugh, light entertainment. It was good. Cammy Black was good as well when he came on.
Thanks to Cammy for coming on and agreeing to do that. It was great, wasn't it?
It was. He was brilliant. Some good stories, good knowledge of Annan history. So he has.
He has. He loves that. He loves the whole the historic side of Annan, and even like the Robbie Burns and the boxing, the whole boxing from Kim Mountain point of view. So he's right into that. So it was good. It's a different aspect away from the football a lot of the time, but he knew a bit about football.
Aye, no, it was good. Something that again we might do in the future. It was good. I really enjoyed it actually. I felt as if it was different. I felt as if again the viewers got involved, so they were obviously enjoying it as well.
Spontaneous, isn't it? It's just it happens there and then, and you can just bounce off it.
And hopefully we'll learn from our technical issues at the start of that one for the next one.
Yeah, well, hopefully we won't be in charge of anything technical on the live one, will
No, we certainly won't be on the 29th. No, it should be done very professionally. Hopefully it should be smooth from our point of view. But move on from that to the Annan game on Saturday. Yep, 1-1 draw with Cove at home.
Again, your prediction was right.
Listen, Aye.
Are you a Mars bar?
Aye, you've got football knowledge of this guy, like, honestly.
It should have been 2-1.
Well,
could
listen.
have been 2-1.
I should have, could have
Had a
been.
penalty. I know, I should have, could have, would have. But
Right.
again, positive signs. We had chances. Tam Muir up front, which
He started up front.
to give the people what they wanted.
They spoke, and listen, they
The
got
answer
that.
delivered.
They got it. No, was it again with Tam being up front? Did that give you that sort of focal point, allow Aidan to come in a little bit off the side? And
I would like to see Eddie higher with him.
Right,
I'll be
okay.
honest, because we kind of went with a 2 when we were attacking, and then it dropped back in when we were defending to make it just a 1 up top.
Yeah.
So I think I'd like to see Eddie higher, because his strength, well, for me, his strengths go running behind channels. Just like we mentioned, a lot of energy. But no, Tam, right from the word go, he was fucking right on them.
Was he?
He put himself about, and he's just a physical player as well. That's one of his main attributes.
he scored.
Scored, good goal. Ball come in, header, goalie tried. Obviously, it was on the line. It looked like he'd kind of saved it on the line, but it went in. The referee give it. So, brilliant. So, like I say, we had another couple of chances. We did have a lot of balls across the face of the goal, and another day we could have converted them, but Aidan had a chance. We got a penalty. Tam got wiped out. Actually, again, Tam being Tam.
Yep.
And the physical nuisance up top. Boy come through the back of him, went challenge for a head and come through the back of him, and Tam went down, and Aidan stepped up, and unfortunately the goalie saved it. But it's positive because we're up that end of the park. I'm not saying we're usually not up that end of the park, but it looked more positive. Do you know what I mean? We were consistently up there end of the park a lot.
What kind of penalty was it? Was it
no great.
Was it not?
Nah.
Where did he go with?
Kind of right down the middle, but
Right.
no real height to it. So the got hit what saved it was legs.
Legs, right? Okay.
And they say, I think that's Eddie. He's missed his last couple, but it doesn't really mean out because he scored that many of them beforehand, I suppose. But it was just we could have done with that. But like I say, a point was a good point because we'd been not a great run of form.
And they're a decent side as well. They're kind of sitting mid-table. I think they are 5th on 21 points. So again, it's not a bad result. It's a step towards positivity.
Because look who's above us, Queen's 3 points
and
away.
again, you're looking at it thinking we should have beat them. So that's even more. If you take away the negative side where you feel disappointed that you should have beat them, you look and you say, well, we should have beat a team that's sitting mid-table and are a decent team as well. Got quite a big budget, so you know you're not far away. And
they were decent, actually. I thought they were decent.
They've got some good players, though, haven't they? So what about the crowd? Was everyone kind of getting behind everyone, or was it?
Seemed to be, but it was awfully quiet. No,
was it?
We spoke about this on Friday night about the atmosphere.
Yep.
I don't know if someone's told them not to bring a drum or what, but they used to have a drum.
Oh, I did.
I'd like to
there's
see
no
the drum
drum.
back.
There's no drum there.
There's no drum.
Get the drum back.
You need the drum.
It starts with everyone singing, does it? No, a bit of atmosphere, a bit of noise.
I know.
That's what
If there's
football's
no
all
drum,
about.
and you want a drum, come see the Black and Gold boys.
Black and
We'll
Gold,
sort you out with a drum.
we'll supply a drum if you want a drum. Let us know if you want a drum. But no, I think it adds to the atmosphere, does it not? Again, we've got this whole conversation recently. Rangers, Celtic and Motherwell have all been charged for the pyros, which is fair enough because they're dangerous. They're like holding a firework basically, which isn't great for the person that's
got his fingers blown off, didn't he?
The person that's holding it or people that are around you. So I get that, but listen, a wee bit of noise, a bit of singing,
fantastic.
That's what it's all about. I used to love playing in front of big crowds, and crowds that were right up for it, singing. You've obviously got the Green Brigade at Celtic Park and
the Union Bears
at Ibrox. So, and again, they've got the drum, they've got the atmosphere, they get everyone going. People can say what they want about them groups, but I do think they add to the atmosphere.
The whole experience of the day, isn't it?
Yeah,
it does build you up.
So why not a wee drum with a little sing song, especially the younger ones that are going to be the fans.
It's a deal for them.
Great.
You have that's again we mentioned on Friday. That's the future of the club for fans and whatever else. So why not just encourage them all to come? Again, what they got to do? What trouble they cause? In fact, if there's any bother, the away fans should be kept up the top end, anyways. So they're only home fans that are down here, and as long as there's no carrying on, what's about atmosphere?
No, totally.
Love it.
Aye. So that would help if a bit of atmosphere. Players feed off that as well when they're playing.
Right.
You do.
And again, you think we're joking. We're not joking.
No, you do.
Like,
you do. You feel it. You're at a game. It's live. You get that buzz about you. If it's flat, you can be flat on the pitch. I've seen that myself. When it's dead, there's no really any atmosphere, and it's cold. It's not a good time of the year to be playing football outside. But it's one of these things that if you've got a good atmosphere, it gives you that real buzz. So I get the drum back.
Even when Cove scored, there wasn't hardly anything because obviously they didn't have many fans down. It was just dead. It's like a cemetery. It was just quite eerie.
Like a game in lockdown, like
a COVID game.
COVID game. Yep.
It was. That's what it was like. But when you do get a couple of chances and then
it gets everyone going.
Yeah. I tell you, Jamie had a fantastic game.
Did he?
Goalie.
Good saves.
Smith. Brilliant saves, a couple of one-on-ones, real good, a couple of shots stopped. He was good, really good.
Good.
Good. I did. I got man of the match as well, so
that's good. Positive.
Great performance from him.
Positive result, really, and feel, again, disappointed, but flip it and just be positive about it. Yeah, it's a point on the board. It's a good performance. You could have easily have won the game against a decent outfit as well. So
just roll it into this week's training. Roll it into next Saturday.
Yep, absolutely. Other results at the weekend: Steny beat Dumbarton 4-0. Who Annan will face. We'll touch on that later.
Yes,
big result for Steny. Are going well at the moment, aren't they?
But again, we've mentioned it a few times. They're just a big, solid, consistent team, aren't they? They're hard to beat. They know the game. They've got a lot of experience.
I think they've got, when you look at the side, they've got a lot of experience who have still got good quality as well. So it's like it's not just experienced players who are at the end of their career who are maybe just ticking a box and playing some games to finish their career. They've still got a lot to give, and they're just like confidence in it. Once you get a couple of wins, you just exactly get into the habit of winning games, and everything starts to go for you in them moments as well. Well,
that's for a couple of big results in order. Also, the 5-0 won against us. And there's another 4-0 there.
Yeah, at home. I know. Look like a hard team to beat this season. Another one in your league, Saturday night, Arbroath versus Queen's Hill.
Yes.
Arbroath 2-1 against Queens.
I think Matty scored first, didn't he?
Yes.
And then they scored right after.
I think so. They scored right at the end. I think they scored in the 90th minute.
Yeah. 2-1, obviously.
Yeah, so a bad result for Queens. They're kind of struggling a little bit at the moment. I don't think they've won away from home this season, which we're now nearly in. We're approaching January, which is a problem. So they'll need to pick up soon, because when you look at them, I know they've got a game in hand. They're only 3 points ahead, Anna.
Yeah, touching distance for us again. We've been on a bad run.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting. Let's see. There's only a couple of weeks till we play them as well.
So that game creeps in, and it becomes a big one, especially if Annan can just get that a little bit closer to Queens, and then there's the game that's there if you go and beat them.
Totally. Dumbarton and Arbroath at home, and then Queens away.
That's right. That's your run.
So
all hard games. Listen, we all say they're all hard games, but again, Dumbarton, they're down the bottom of the league. They're the bottom of the league because obviously they've been deducted points, but they're probably a team that would always be struggling this season anyways. I think they would be towards the bottom end of the...
It was the same as us last year, wasn't it? It was a step up. First...
Arbroath looks like they've kind of hit form now, haven't they? They started the season slow. They're now starting to pick results up. But again, I think you're at home. Are you not against Arbroath? Yes. So you've got Dumbarton away, home to Arbroath, which again picking up points. Maybe if you can get a good result away at Dumbarton, pick up points against Arbroath, and then that Queen of the South game can become a game where you can leapfrog them.
Yeah.
Going into
6-pointer.
Going into January, sitting above Queens on the table, then makes it sound like the season's been okay so far.
It galvanises something, doesn't it?
It's teetering either. Like I look in, I think it's yous are there or thereabouts. You know what I mean? There's not far away. It's fine margins. We spoke about this before as well. That it is fine margins. If that penalty goes in, you're then sitting with 17 points and not 15. You're only 1 point behind Queens, so if these things start to slowly flip in your favour, you aren't far away because the league's tight. The league is tight.
And everyone would say, "Oh, I could do a bit of luck," but luck comes when you're working hard and you're getting chances, and then luck becomes into it, doesn't it? It comes into. So you just got to keep working, keep plugging away at it, and hopefully the tide will start turning. So,
yep. Aye. Other results we've got, Celtic on Saturday beat Hibs, which was a bizarre game actually. I've never seen Celtic give us, and they were at home at Celtic Park. Hibs obviously we know struggling this season, bottom of the league. They had a good result last weekend against Motherwell. Hibs did, got that 3-0 victory, and then which gave them a little bit of confidence. But then you go to Celtic Park. Celtic are in incredible form, and they gave up so many opportunities. Kukurejevic, say it again. Kukurejevic
remix.
Their striker, the Hibs striker, had 2 1-on-1s in the first 10 minutes, and I mean like I'm talking like 15-second challenge for the halfway line. That's what it was. I'm not even joking. It was like Celtic were so high, obviously trying to attack, and they got the ball and transferred it over the top, and he was 1-on-1 with Schmeichel twice. Schmeichel made 2 great saves. Kasper Schmeichel ends up man of the match, and that tells its own story. That's Celtic Park when you win 3-0. Your goalie's man of the match. So it was a bizarre game. They had so many chances, just couldn't score. But then Kyogo's goal, he was the third goal. His touch was incredible. It was like a ball through from James Forrest. He was like about 25 yards out in the middle of the goal. He slipped the ball through, and Kyogo's running in at the angle. And he's lit it. If you get a chance, definitely watch the highlights. Lets it come through his legs and almost takes his touch. He's right as he's running at full pelt. Takes his touch just perfectly in front of him and dinks the goalie as he comes out. The touch is unbelievable. Brilliant. Like amazing. When you've seen it slow mo, it's very, very good. So filth, Peter, filth. And then Ross County got beat 3-0 off Rangers on Sunday, which again, Rangers seem to have turned the corner a little bit. I was actually working both Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Hungry boy, as they say. I was just in doing co-coms for the highlights show, and so I got to watch the whole game, and it was they were good. They were actually what I've said that Rangers have struggled with over the last sort of 6 weeks. Control of the game, and they controlled the game for large parts. Don't get me wrong, Jack Butland had 2 brilliant saves, one in the first half, the one in the second half. Wright, the defender for Ross County, had a header for 3 yards. Butland's just spread his still and made his still big, great save, big moment as well because it was 2-0 at that point. But yeah, they won 3-0. James Tavernier gets a goal. That's 2 goals and 2. All the criticism that's came his way this season, reacted to it.
Positive reaction?
Yes, aye.
Or is it a reaction and it's just always...
I just think he gets a hard time of it, to be honest. I do. I genuinely do. I think Sterling came on, and I look at Tavernier and Sterling, and I'm still like, Tav's, for me,
night and day.
He's by far still... Sterling can be good, and he's a decent player, but I don't think he brings as much as what James Tavernier does, but everyone's got their own opinion on him. So yes, so that was the kind of roundup of results that we wanted to speak about the weekend. We've got midweek fixtures.
Yes, European night.
Yes, European. We've got Champions League tonight actually, because we're a day late. We're review show. We're on Tuesday today, so we've got Celtic away to Dynamo Zagreb. If they get a win, I don't know if it mathematically guarantees them or not, but it's pretty much guarantees them. They've been really good so far this season. I think they'll go over there very confident of getting a result, a positive one. So see how that one plays out. Rangers on Thursday at home to Spurs.
Yes,
big one. Spurs who are struggling. Ange Postecoglou potentially. There was talk of him not even making this game.
How? Where was he going?
Because he's on the brink of getting the sack.
You're joking.
No, after the collapse against Chelsea at the weekend.
It's been a breath of fresh air.
Certainly the Spurs fans certainly don't think. I think they're frustrated with the way that his team plays, and then they go up, like, so they were 2-1 up. Or was it 2-0 up? I can't remember at the weekend, but they had a good lead, and they stick to the same style. It's so expansive. They don't change their style of play to go and win the game of football.
Just play like that all the time.
Continuously play, which allows the opposition, especially the quality they're playing, chances, and then Chelsea obviously then turn it around and win the game. So yeah, no, there was loads of like a massive reaction at the weekend after that result that genuinely Spurs fans are wanting him out, wanting rid of him.
I actually really like him.
Oh, I like him as well.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think Spurs fans, I just think they get very frustrated quickly. But there's been a lot of pundits as well jumping on him. Was it Jamie Carragher made the comment of you're not playing Kilmarnock or Aberdeen or something anymore? It was one of them. There was one of them throwaway comments, obviously, to say that you're not going to get away with just playing. And it's his style, so I think they're exciting now. I've watched Spurs years ago and they were boring. You would never really want to watch them, whereas now they're very exciting. They're maybe not getting the results that they should be, but it's so competitive, that league as well. You need to.
It's the best league in the world, isn't it? And he's playing, and he's brave. He's been very brave about it.
They're playing Chelsea, who have spent how many millions? 500-600 million over the last. Madness. So it's so it'll be interesting to see Ange's return to Ibrox. It'll be a tough game for Rangers. I think they'll be confident that they're in as good a place as they have been all season, Rangers, I would say. The results, the performances, they've got Thursday night's game, and then Sunday they've got the League Cup final against Celtic. So it's a massive few days for the club. Again, it's a big few days for the manager, because if he was to get through both of them, Thursday night gets a win against Spurs at home and then beats Celtic and gets a trophy in the cabinet. An incredible turn in the last 6 weeks, because again, people were wanting him out 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So it would be a huge step forward. I still don't think they'll be
fully convinced anyways. However, it's some achievement.
It'd be a massive step forward though, and again, yeah, it'll be interesting. And then we've got FC Copenhagen versus Hearts.
Yes.
So we'll see how that one goes as well.
Shankland scored a double at the weekend.
Yes, he did. Back on the goal trail. Two good goals actually. His header was brilliant.
Was it?
Yeah, like it was. So it was a deep cross from Penrice on the left to the far back post, and he's got the defenders actually like right next to him, tight, and he's just like, there's no pace on the cross either, and he's just guided it into the far corner. John McCracken.
Post, like?
No, so he was at the back post. So it was a deep cross. Deep cross. Deep cross.
Storm away.
Deep cross, but he's storm away. A deep cross, and then as I say, the defender's right on him. So there's no pace on the cross either, and he's had to guide it back across John McCracken in the Dundee goal, but just guided it. It was lovely actually. I've seen him do a header like that before. Very good. Got him back on the goal trail, and then he got his second, so he'll be happy with
confidence.
Yes, Thursday night. So anything? What else have we got?
Tommy Goss fundraiser.
Tommy Goss, yes, big.
This I was actually trying to check.
Over the weekend. Tommy, when did it go? Was it?
It went live on Thursday night.
Thursday night it went live. Yes.
So we're currently.
So anybody that's not heard, Tommy Goss needs their operation. They put the GoFundMe. The club put the GoFundMe page up to try and raise money to get £4,500.
£4,500 for the operation.
So
private operation. It's even waiting on the NHS.
So we can get them back on the pitch as soon as possible. And what have they raised?
They've raised so far 3,826.
3,800. So that's 85% of what they need. So anybody that's got any spare money to get Tommy back on the pitch, please just drop a message in to the GoFundMe page. You can pay obviously on there. How do you get
JustGiving.com. Like I say, it's on our socials, it's on Annan Athletic socials,
so you'll find it easy enough.
So you can donate
donate anything you want, because as soon as we get that £4,000, I'm pretty sure the club will want to get them on.
This was what the talk was on Saturday. I don't know if you've seen Tommy's interview.
I've not seen it yet. No, I've not seen it.
I just know much about it. My elbow's killer. What you need? But so I think there was talk of once it got up to £3,500, someone was putting the last 1,000 in.
Oh, right, okay.
An anonymous donator.
That'd be lovely. A great gesture from whoever it is. Hopefully we could hear at some point in the future who it might be. But
I think so they were trying to just get it booked, because so they'd hit that 3.5 by Saturday.
Excellent.
Saturday night, so they're on 3,826. So should be more than enough to go. So I think they've tried to book it for kind of this week, next week. get it done, said recovery over Christmas, and then get back into training.
Yeah, I know you want him on the table as soon as possible. As soon as he's done, then hopefully, as you say, the recovery starts straight away, and you can get back on the pitch as soon as possible. So yeah, great gesture from everyone that's been involved in that. From the club, from the club putting out there, as we spoke about on Friday, it's a really big step forward of just saying, look, we need help out there, and see the response is great. It's great to see the response. Yep. So
it speaks for itself, Cammy.
It certainly does, Peter. We have got Dumbarton away next week.
Yes, we're away to Dumbarton. Who, like I say, they're on positive points now. They're on 1, but
they had a tough week last week, obviously, against Steny.
But again, it's a game we should be going in with confidence, and also in the back of our mind being very aware, because they can still play.
They can. I did see, actually, just popped in my head there, that their goalie got sent off, Brett Long,
and Gray
in the city.
Two sending offs.
Again, they'll be missing them players. So that might just give you a little bit of advantage that a goalie...
Well, you say that, but it was the last time we played Dumbarton, it was their 15 or 16-year-old goalie that came on.
Right, yeah.
I remember that. The wee guy.
Aye,
Pretty sure it was Dumbarton.
I think you could be right. I can't remember.
It was Dumbarton, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
We'll say it was Dumbarton.
We'll just pretend it's Dumbarton. But so it might give you just, again, but you never know what you're going to get, especially if a goalie's not been playing. It's hard for him to get up to speed straight away.
Yeah.
So it'll be an opportunity for you guys to go and try and get a positive result again. And just build on that momentum, grows, and see where it takes you.
Aye. Let's say anything's in a bonus. Anything's an absolute bonus, because it's just we're scraping away, trying to take a point here, there. 3 points would be brilliant, obviously, but you've got to go and just be positive, pick something up.
It's hopefully the weather's not too bad. Obviously, it's been quite stormy recently, and the Rock, as they call their stadium, is a very open pitch.
It is. And Willie mentioned it in his post-match interview that obviously a grass park as well.
Yeah.
They're a physical team, as you know, Big Vinny and that, Matt Dunnan at the back. And you just got to go into the same attitude as, that's what he said actually in his post-match chat with the lads, that what we went into against Fraserburgh, we're going to walk into the same thing again there. Yep. Again, it's going to be physical, it's going to be a battle on a grass park. It might not be the best, obviously, with the time of the year. Just have to go and try and adapt.
But again, it's not. It's good that Willie's obviously saying that. It's not. They're not excuses. Just making the players aware. There's no point in giving anybody excuses, because if the pitch is poor, you play to the conditions. For both teams, you've got to adjust your game, and it might not be your style of play that you want to play, but you find a way to win. You find a way to get points and bring points back down the road to Annan. Whether it be you need to go more direct. Again, it just defensively, you need to make sure you're solid, not giving anything away, because things, especially in Scottish football, I notice a lot that, and especially when you're in the lower leagues and you go to these stadiums in the winter, everything can change so quickly, because if it is windy on Saturday, it'll be horrendous. Because I remember playing there with Dundee United and playing against the wind the first half, and it was so bad, it was so strong, the ball was just getting, folk were shooting for like 40 yards, and they were difficult to deal with. And then you go into the mindset of the second half. It was 0-0 at half time, remember, and you go, this will be easy second half. But then the wind was too strong. Every time we were kicking the ball, it was just going out the pitch. So it was like, it's very difficult to play in these conditions. Pitch, as you say, isn't great.
See, on Saturday we were playing we were playing against the wind in the first half, right? And then we came up at half time and the wind had changed. So we're playing against it.
There's nothing worse than that happening.
It did actually, it kind of, the tide must have been going back out, because then it went back down the hill in the second half.
Actually, see, as a goalie as well, I used to always be like, yes, half time, 0-0, no conceded, we've got the wind, and it's got to be easy this half, and then you come back out and it's blowing in your face, you're like, fuck's sake. So it'll be a tough game, but again, with where you are and where they are, especially they've got all the off-field stuff going on as well.
Yeah.
You're in a good place to tackle it. Yeah,
I think so.
Right.
I'd like to think so. Again, it's the same as when you played them at the start of the season. Ken, you need to go into it thinking that way. Ken, but again, being mindful that it is going to be a battle, which is good. Again, it is what it is.
Yep.
Step up. It's like we had that experience against Fraserburgh, and I fell short there. But they'll be better off having that experience, I think, knowing
you'll learn from it.
It's not going to be a shock now when tackles start flying in and it's slippy or whatever. It is what it is. It's just a game of football at the end of the day, isn't it?
Game of football, you go and win it. So predictions, Peter?
For Saturday?
Yes.
I've got to take a leaf out the Cammy Bell book, sit right on the fence and go 1-1.
Are you? Are you going for a 1-1? 1-1? Right, okay.
Aye.
Okay. Wait, you're looking at the king. Looking at the king. Wait, I'm just going to get out my crystal ball. No, I actually think Annan have got a win. Win 2-1.
Do you?
Yep.
So we've flipped role reversal.
Yep. I think Annan have got
like a 69 sort of thing.
You wish.
So, well, you're saying a 2-1 Annan?
2-1 win Annan. I feel like they're going to get a win. I do. I feel the confidence from the weekend against Cove.
Can you feel it like?
Oh, I can feel it. It's generating in this podcast studio, Peter.
The vibrations of the earth.
Incredible. 2-1. I'm going for you. Going for 1-1. Right, great. We'll see who comes out on top.
Aye, and hopefully, I think there's a supporters bus going up.
Great.
Hopefully, they take the drum.
Get the drum, as I say. If we need to supply one, the black and gold can get the logo on a big drum if we need. Like,
absolutely, just let us know. Get one of the big bass ones from the Rhino matches. Just big Jim Thorburn like that.
Amazing. Yes. What other things we've got? So live show. Obviously, we keep plugging it and we will keep plugging it until the live show. 29th of December, 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m, 15 quid a ticket. We're down to the last 10.
Under 10. Aye.
Under 10. 10 or under. So just drop us a message. Please get the last 10 in. Somebody come out and buy them.
Make it a full house.
Make it a full house. Enjoy the day. It'll be a brilliant occasion. Yeah.
This is we're aiming for 120, so we've got over the 100 mark.
Oh yeah, we're over 100 people coming.
Let's ram it.
Aye, so we're trying to fill the place, which generates money for the club, which generates money for the youths. It's a winner.
It's a winner. It's got to be a great day. Let's say if the bar can take some decent profits over the bar, then all the better. We'll get a good laugh while doing it. Get a good few drinks, and then the kids. Let's see what we supply with them with the money. It'll be great. It's a win-win.
Win-win. And touching on that, there'll be merchandise available on the day. There is merchandise available on our social media platforms. Just drop us a message, anything you want. We've got scarves, hats, mugs, t-shirts, key rings, tankards, pint glasses, you name it, we've got it for the Black and Gold podcast. And again, all the profits from all the money raised there will go to Annan Athletic Youths as well. So please just drop us a message, but we will have stuff on sale on the day of the live show on the 29th.
We were sampling thongs, weren't we? Have you got one on?
Oh, leave it. Can he stop moving?
Sampling thongs, like. But the logo was too wee for the ones too big for the ones you've got on
it. We'll get a picture of Peter up on the socials with his on.
I'll get his band, I think.
No, so anything to add before we wrap up?
I don't think so, Cammy. What's your thoughts on it in general?
In general, I think it's been a good week. I really enjoyed Friday, the live stream. Really looking forward to the live show. I think the stream gave me and you, a little taste of what we're going to get. Again, just an audience.
Hopefully give them a taste and all.
Totally, yep. And again, we'll have a couple of brilliant guests on the live show. And
are we going to release that?
I think we'll release that, hopefully, probably drip it in, maybe drop one in at the end of this week, and then one next week, because we're soon approaching it. It's only a couple of weeks' time.
Exactly.
So yes, I would. I think it's been positive. Again, the Tommy Goss thing, GoFundMe page has been positive. The reaction's been great to see. You've had the decent result at the weekend. Could have been better, of course it could have, but again, it's still positive. Yes, absolutely. It's a point on the board against a decent side. Good performance as well. So yeah, there's loads to be positive about the club. And
there's a meeting tonight, isn't there?
There's a meeting tonight about the youths, which will be interesting to see
what's going to happen,
what comes out. So
also, what else? Oh, we've had some black and gold. We've been going in and out the kiddies training, haven't we?
Yes.
For our photographers in there.
Yep. So we've had a bit of social media, thanks to Nick for doing all the stuff that she's done so far. So again, it's just for us to promote where all our money's going on the live show on the night. We'll have a little bit of video footage and
highlighting the good work that all the coaches and the youth system, what they're doing.
And again, they don't get enough credit for it. The volunteers, the coaches that are out there. So yeah, we just want to give a little back to them as well. So yeah, a nice gesture, and hopefully that goes down well on the day of the live show. All good?
I think so, Cam.
Right, so positivity. 2-1 win against Dumbarton next weekend.
PMA, positive mental attitude.
Great, love that, Peter. So thanks again for joining us on the Black and Gold Review Show, and until the next time, we'll see you all soon.